Hey guys, Tomato, what's up? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I'm very excited for this video because I feel like I can be very comfortable because the only people watching this Q&A give a fuck about what I have to say. Normally when I'm filming a video about thrifting, a haul, or whatever it is, I make sure to stay on topic because I personally hate when I'm watching a video about something specifically and the person is like, so anyways, I love to do this in my free time. Like, bitch, that's not what I asked for. But today we're doing a Q&A. If you left me a question on my community tab, thank you so much. I've liked some of the questions that I want to answer, but I haven't given any of them much thought other than my initial like, oh, okay. I also feel like this is the appropriate video to say thank you so much for all of the support that I've been receiving on my channel. I literally could cry about it and will. It means so much to me when you guys comment on my videos. Like, that is the best thing ever because I'm just sitting in my room here talking to the camera and then actually knowing that people are perceiving it and like have thoughts about what I'm saying and they comment them is amazing. I feel like this year and in the past 5 months I've really connected to the community that I've been trying to connect with while on YouTube. What's an older trend you would like to see come back? I feel like this is a good question to start with so you guys can get a sense of the fact that I don't give a fuck about trends at all. Like, I honestly feel no ways about what is popular, trending. First of all, because I thrift all my clothes, what's popular in retail stores does not concern me because I just don't buy those clothes. So my answer might be different if I loved low rise per se, and the only way I could buy that was from retail stores. I'd want it to come back into style so that stores would sell it and I could buy it. Obviously, as we know, fashion is just a constant cycle, and what was once out of style will always come back in style, but in a way that it's kind of reimagined. So as we've seen and I've spoken about in past videos, Y2K has come obviously full force into fashion. Everybody's about it. But in my opinion, the way that it's been reimagined by a lot of fast fashion retailers is very costumey. I'm not gonna go to a store that's selling their version of something that's already existed. Like, I want the real thing. Every day I'm thinking of something that I want to explore, add to my style, look out for at the thrift store, and that has no bearing on what's trendy. It's a lot of looking at old magazines, talking to my friends, inspiration from people directly close to me. Just to give you an example, for low-rise jeans, that's just the silhouette that's most flattering on me and the style I resonate with most. So for the last 5 or 6 years, I've been buying, kind of ironically at the beginning, low-rise jeans from the thrift store. And there's one pair specifically, I'll insert a photo. I feel like it was my first pair that I had bought after I grew out of the whole Abercrombie low-rise skinny jean phase we all went through in like grade 7 and 8. And then in high school, when I started to get into thrifting a lot more, I saw low-rise jeans at the thrift store just because people are obviously donating their old jeans from that whole phase that we all went through. And at that point, I realized how much I resonate with early 2000s fashion, and I've just been exploring it since then. But to answer your question in kind of a different way, I'll tell you some things that I used to have that I think might come back into trend, but regardless, I'm gonna be probably purchasing. The first thing is knee-high Converse, specifically in a cream color. With everyone now kind of testing the waters with more subversive, distressed styles, I think that the excessive laces on these Converse will definitely appeal to a lot of people. The next thing I think is gonna be really popular and something I've already like bought into at the thrift are Hollister racerback tank tops, specifically navy blue. I know my summer uniform is gonna be white linen jorts and a racerback ribbed navy tank top like this, slick hair, some big headphones, and a white Salomon shoe. I think the 2000s are gonna stay in for the whole summer, but it's gonna be a lot more toned down and more of a David Beckham men's 2000s style versus Ed Hardy. Somebody asked, do you ever feel drawn towards pieces that don't necessarily fit with your wardrobe / personal style? If so, do you pass on them or go for it? If I'm drawn to something, I take a step back and I'm like, okay, what about this piece do I like? Any piece you're drawn towards is something that has to do with your personal style, because if it didn't, you would literally not even look at it. You would be like, next. When I see a piece that I'm like, hello, like that, you like that? I'll take a step back and be like, okay, what about this piece do I like? What is it giving? What's the vibe? How could I style this to integrate it into an outfit that I would already be wearing? And also, I'm never trying to confine myself to my current style. Like, my style last year is literally like very different than it is right now. And not that, I mean, it would be that noticeable to just anyone, but I also think it's very important not to doubt yourself and confine yourself to the current style you have. If you're seeking a style that is just like stagnant and never gonna change and that's your style, I personally don't think that's even possible, because every single day we're transcending new experiences. You're not going to be drawn to pieces that you wore 5 years ago after you've experienced 5 years worth of things that have shaped your style in a different direction. So I never really disregard a piece if I'm drawn to it because it doesn't fit within my style, because I think if I'm drawn to it, there's a reason why. So if I'm not sure what that reason is, I'll step back and be like, okay bitch, like what are you offering me? Like why do I like you? The only reason that you'd be doing that is if you're disregarding what your style actually is and you're trying to fit into somebody else's style because they don't wear it. Somebody asked how to find a personal style, because every time I thrift, I just buy all the items I like and I don't know if that's my style or not. The fact that you can differentiate between items you do like means you do have a sense of your personal style. I think by taking those pieces and styling outfits, you will come to terms with how those pieces can reflect your personal style. So right off of the rack, the piece you're looking at isn't gonna be like your personal style summed up in it. But once you take some time to style those pieces is when you'll kind of see the bigger picture of your personal style. I have developed my style so much through quarantine because of the time I've spent styling outfits. I've done a 50 outfits video on YouTube. Like the time I dedicated to pulling everything out of my wardrobe and just styling outfits made a huge difference in how I put an outfit together. I would say if you're finding pieces you like, that's amazing. Like you're already one step in the right direction. You just have to take time to style those pieces. And when you put an outfit on that you love, you'll know. You're not gonna look in the mirror and be like, I don't know, like would they like it? Does it look like something they'd wear? Like you'll look at it and be like, bitch, bye. Like you'll just know. So keep putting outfits together until you achieve that. And if you're not achieving that, then maybe the next time you're thrifting, really push yourself when you're in the store and try picking up some things you wouldn't normally pick up. Like until you explore, you'll never know. And that's the only thing you can do. In my come thrift with me's, when I have such strong opinions about the pieces I'm thrifting, it's because I have a vision of what I'm looking for. But if you don't yet have that vision, you just need to explore and buy things, try them on, exchange them. Like constant cycle going. How do trends impact my style? Like they don't. Like, and I'm not saying that to be like they don't. There's people that I follow who have a very established personal style as well, and not to say that it's the same as mine, but I get inspiration from the way they put outfits together, the way that they think, and basically by consciously consuming content, I get inspiration, not from just looking at whatever the fuck is trending on TikTok. And also, I feel like I need to talk about this. Somebody did ask something about TikTok influencers, like what's my opinion on like getting inspiration from TikTok influencers. Not people on TikTok specifically for fashion, like with their own personal style, but influencers that then go down the path of fashion. And I would say when you're taking inspiration from someone who is literally just wearing outfits of PR they've received, it's not their style. It's just like basically someone dressing them. A company is sending them their whole collection and they're just wearing it, and it's not their style. And I feel like it's very obvious because the way you wear something is half of your outfit. Like if you put something on and you're not comfortable in it, it's gonna show. Versus if you wear something you're confident in, it's very easy to, first of all, recognize that that person's confident because they've definitely leveled up all the pieces they're wearing. It's all coordinated. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of people I follow on TikTok that I fuck with. Like honestly, some of the sickest outfits I've seen on TikTok, but it's a select few of people because on TikTok there's so many people who do $500 Shein hauls or like whatever it is, and it's like, bro, keep that away from me, please. Don't come near. There's like that influencer that just gets PR and that's their style, and then there's people with personal style. So learning how to draw the line between the two I think is very important when following someone for fashion inspiration. And then the other thing is everyone is just constantly trying to sell things on TikTok. So I think circling back to the question, people that are just wearing PR as their style, they're just trying to sell that to you, but you have to realize that's not actually their style. Like if the store stops sending them that shit, they're not gonna go buy that shit. They're not gonna put that outfit together. And there's nothing wrong with that. And the other thing is, it's like, my channel is about fashion. I clearly have an interest in fashion. I'm not expecting every single person I'm talking to resonate with everything I'm saying. Fashion has always been something I've been really interested in, specifically personal style, like establishing one's personal style, how social media affects that. I've done projects on this, like I love it. I think it's so fascinating. By no means am I trying to talk down on people that don't have a personal style. I do not care. Like there's thousands of things I don't have an established relationship with, and that's just because that's not my interest. And if fashion is something that you do want to explore more, all you can do is start doing it. There's no way to just achieve your style without exploring all kinds of different styles. And I think it's a lot easier to recognize when people have a personal style versus they're just wearing whatever is given to them when you have your own personal style and you can just kind of see through it. And not that it's a bad thing, as I said, like not everybody has an interest in fashion. If everyone had an interest in fashion, there would be nothing unique about fashion. It would just be like, everyone can just dress. That's sick. What are your thoughts on the cycles of trends and micro trends? Do you think your style has changed drastically from now compared to the beginning of your YouTube career? I feel like at this point every trend is a micro trend. I will literally insert a photo of the fashion cycle to guide this explanation, because if you're somebody who chases after trends, you will never be trendy. After those people that created the trend have already worn it and like they're done with it, is when it reaches its peak that everyone can buy into it. And since that window of time is so short, once everyone has it, it's already on a decline and out. There's a reason why it gained such a following at the beginning, because it's very eye-catching, but because it's so eye-catching in this unique way. Like for example, what comes to mind, the wildflower like heart cases picked up by everyone. And right away it's like no, everybody has that. And by the time everybody gets it, it's already gonna be over. And then now we're seeing like Shopsider or Shein or whatever selling sweaters with these huge hearts. And it's just like, ew, what? I'm trying to think of really popular things that have reached a peak so quickly. And because of TikTok especially, it's like crazy how fast things catch on. And when something's picked up by everyone, at that point it's already like, the people that came out with it, like they're done with it, and then it's trendy and then it's done. I think a really good way to not buy into trends is to ask yourself, is this one piece going to elevate my wardrobe? Like, am I going to be able to wear this with X amount of outfits and have them be extremely elevated because of this one piece? It's not like it's easy to just see past all trends and not have any interest in them, but like realistically, the fact that they're all such garbage quality makes it a little bit easier. Like, do we not understand by this point that everything you buy from Zara is going to fall apart in 5 days? Like, why are we buying that? Fast fashion items are literally designed to be poor quality and fall apart after 5 washes, because a top you're buying from Forever 21, as I just showed with the fashion cycle, that window of time where it's actually trendy and wearable is so short that the shirt isn't designed to last past that. For me, a huge thing is like, where do I want to put my money? Because it's definitely not into these fast fashion retailers that are making garbage quality clothing. Like, you can't even argue that the quality is just like not there. And I don't want to put that shit on my body. It's literally not comfortable. So yeah, this video is so angry, bro. Like, talk to any fashion student, they're gonna tell you they hate fashion. Like, that's just what it is, because you learn everything about the industry, everything about the creation of clothes, and it's disgusting. Like, there's no way I could literally like look at myself in the mirror after ordering $700 worth of shit on Zara. And with saying this, I'm not judging people that buy these things, because half the people don't know. Like, not everyone has the luxury to learn about this in school and realize how fucked it truly is that fast fashion companies are able to do what they do, you know? So I'm not blaming people, I'm not judging people at all. I'm not coming from a place of like, you should know better. No, like, you know, like, it's worth it to take the time to educate yourself so you know what you're putting your money into. And if you are someone who's very determined and keen to develop a personal style, like I'm telling you, the place to do it is not Zara. The place to do it is not fast fashion retailers. I love this question. Somebody asked me, I was gonna say your guys' names, but half of you have usernames that are like legit boss. So legit boss asked me, do you think thrifting has become a trend and that sooner or later people are gonna go back to shopping fast fashion? We all know thrifting has become so popular because of TikTok and YouTube. There's so many thrifting videos on YouTube and stuff now, which is amazing. Like, people are thrifting. It's so much more sustainable than buying clothes from anywhere else, like point blank, period. The people that are specifically thrifting just to find trendy Y2K pieces, after that dies out, may not continue thrifting, because they're gonna be on to the next thing, and if it's not available at a thrift store, like, they're not gonna buy it. But there's definitely people who maybe were those kinds of people at the beginning, started thrifting and realized, holy shit, there's so many things here that I love, aside from the whole Y2K whatever, and they'll continue thrifting. It's tough to say, because I know for me, when I started thrifting, I never stopped thrifting. Like, I loved it. And it's like my favorite way to buy clothes because it shapes your wardrobe in such an unexpected way. Like, you can go into the thrift store with an idea of what you want to find, but like, if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. And there's going to be 30 other items that you've never even imagined in your mind that will be at the thrift store that you'll see and be like, oh, I love it. So people that have had an experience like that definitely won't stop thrifting. Like, why would they? But if people are only thrifting for those Y2K pieces, once that dies out, they may move on to the next thing. Somebody asked me how tall I am. I'm 5'7". I'm like 5'6 3/4". And I say that and people are like, bitch, you're 5'7". And I'm like, okay, I'm 5'7". Like, I would rather be 5'7", so I'll take 5'7". This question from Stephanie is like 7,000 questions in one, so I'll answer some of them. So she asked me, what is your hobby besides thrifting? My hobbies besides thrifting are YouTube. Like, I spend every ounce of my free time just making YouTube videos, filming YouTube videos, editing YouTube videos, planning YouTube videos, period. And I'm in school full time, so between school, YouTube, literally all my time is taken up. I love photography, styling, obviously, fashion. Yeah, I'd say video editing is like my biggest passion. And that's why I love YouTube so much, because it's like a directly related outlet. She also asked, where would you like to travel? I'm like not gonna be able to stop smiling. I'm actually moving to Copenhagen. I can't, like, that is not real. Today is Thursday, January the 20th, and on Saturday, January the 22nd, I'm taking a flight to Copenhagen, and I'm gonna be living there until August 31st. So I'm going on an exchange with school. As I mentioned, I'm in fashion school, so I'm gonna be going to a fashion school in Copenhagen. And then afterwards, I'm gonna be backpacking through Europe. So where I would like to travel right now is Europe, specifically the Netherlands, Denmark, obviously, Italy, France. I wanna go to Montenegro so badly, in Serbia. I wanna go to Greece. I will be going to all of these places. Like, nothing can touch me. Nothing's been able to touch me since I found out I'm going on exchange. It's ridiculous. Cannot comprehend it at all. Like, no part of me has taken it in. I feel like I won't take it in until I'm on the flight and I'm gonna pass out and the flight won't be able to take off. Like, I'm not even joking. I am thinking of doing an entire update video just talking about me moving to Europe and like what kind of videos you guys want to see. I obviously have like a ton of ideas. I've been planning a bunch of stuff, tons of outfit videos, like vlog style outfits of the week. I'm buying a vlog. I already bought a vlog camera, but I'm picking up the vlog camera today. My life is literally about to change so much. There were a couple questions asking what I wore in high school, and I actually wore a uniform for all 4 years of high school, and it was a very chill uniform. It was enforced by some teachers but not others, which honestly made it even worse because depending on who your teachers were, you could either wear a sick outfit or you couldn't. So I feel like I got sent to the office almost every single week, at least a couple times, because I was like, I'm not wearing this. And it was the kind of school where you could do that. Like, I know most uniform schools have them for religious purposes, like Catholic schools, at least in Toronto. The school I went to had it for like safety reasons, just to know who was in the school. Like, it wasn't a Catholic school or anything. It was literally public school with uniforms. So it was kind of chill, but also not. But the uniform itself was actually very cute. It was a navy blue and a white kilt, and then I got like literally a kid's extra large navy blue sweater vest. So it was like a tiny Britney moment with a white baby tee under, and people were like, where did you get the sweater vest? And I'm like, bitch, last one from the uniform store, because like, why are they selling kid sizes? I don't even know. But yeah, so I would definitely dress it up in my own way. If I could go back, the way I would style it now is like, I wish, like I genuinely wish. I think about it all the time. Somebody asked, what direction do you see your style going in now or want to go in? And I feel like I kind of already answered this in some of the questions, but for the summertime, I'm thinking about my style in the summer more than any other season because I'm packing right now, and like all I can think about is backpacking in the summer. So considering I'm going to be fitting all of my clothes for 2 months, 3 months in a backpack that's 50 liters, I'm definitely minimizing my wardrobe. I feel like a staple outfit for me in the summer will be a neutral, say like army green. I literally just ordered this off of Essence. I'm like, I'm just pulling this out of thin air, but no, literally I ordered this dress to wear. It's an army green, like super scoop neck tank top dress. It hits below my knee with an army green Salomon, my hair slicked back, some white big headphones, Like, are you dumb? Also, moving to Europe, my style is inevitably gonna shift so much. I also mentioned wearing white linen jorts. Every outfit I'm imagining is with these specific jorts that I thrifted from the By the Pound store. With those shorts, any tight-fitting tank top, so the Hollister one I showed you. Basically, I'm gonna be embodying David Beckham, early 2000s, sleek, baggy, neutral, textured, simple. That's gonna be the direction my style is going in. This sweater with those white linen jorts, period. My tan Kipling side bag. I also want to say a little bit sportier than my style's ever been, and that's definitely just due to the fact that I'm going to Europe. Somebody asked, why do you thrift so much? And do you only thrift clothes or do you buy clothes in regular stores as well? I thrift so much because I do my come thrift with me videos. Literally, I would not go thrifting as frequently as I do. If you watch the videos, I know a lot of people comment like, holy fuck, why are you buying so many clothes? Like, if you watch to the end of the video, I buy 3 out of the 3,000 items in my cart. Like, I obviously include all the things I have an interest in while in the store to make a full video for you guys that's like 15 minutes long. I'm very, very critical about what I buy, and if I go thrifting and I find 15 things that I'm dying over and I know these will be in my wardrobe forever, I'll buy them. Period. Because that doesn't always happen. The only clothes I buy in regular stores are socks, underwear. I buy specific lounge bras. I'm wearing one right now, I'll literally show you. From Urban Outfitters. I love these waffle knit, like really comfortable bras. I'll buy an Aritzia tracksuit. Actually, I wouldn't like go out of my way to buy one, but like if I have a gift card, which I do right now, I'm gonna get an Aritzia tracksuit. Someone asked if I always go to the same thrift store. Yeah, I do, because it's in my neighborhood and it's just like the easiest, most convenient place to go. Thrifting is something that you do have to do quite consistently because the chances of there being stuff every time is not that high. Like, there could be, there could not be. So if you're going somewhere that's like 10 hours away, it's gonna be really challenging to keep up a thrifting routine. Okay, this is a great question to end the video off with. Somebody asked me, what is your zodiac sign? Pause the video, comment down below what you think my zodiac sign is. Literally, I would love to know your guesses. I'm not just like, comment below like, bitch, I will be reading, okay? I'm like getting ready to say my birthday. My birthday is December 8th. I'm a Sagittarius, a very proud Sagittarius. If you're not a Sagittarius, unfortunately, you will not understand. It's as easy as that. So just know I'm a Sagittarius, and I love being a Sagittarius more than probably anything in my life. So we're gonna end the video off right now because I've literally been talking for so long. Thank you so much for watching. Genuinely, this is like probably the video I'm most excited to upload because it's for the people that, you know, I feel like I have a connection with and want to just chat. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. Again, I don't mean any disrespect through the way I'm explaining these trends, micro trends. Like, this is not a place where I'm trying to disrespect people or talk down on people. This is about my passion for fashion, okay? So that's what I'm expressing here. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.